Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Getting set up. It's a first down play. You give it to the big fullback here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Raiola. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lewis. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Handoff to the single back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
And the Volunteers move into the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. And And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Nowhere to run up the middle. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern California. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quickly. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Well, move the sticks for a 1st down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
To the air, it's Wyola. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Vols are in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. fighting off the defender. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down and goal. Here's that defense shifting again. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Contact as he threw it. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Lets it go as he's being hit. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
that's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit, they did a nice job of sniffing it out. You'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Important second down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Staley. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, SC.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. Tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Vols will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. To the air, it's Raiola. Catch made, a lot of space now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch it. A much-needed score for him trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Tennessee, 14. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Defense is coming after him. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Volunteers. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Catch made on the out route. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PAT puts him in front by 7. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Comes the USC offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They go with a direct snap. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, It's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings them 3rd down. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Vols.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw it again. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Ball is free in the backfield. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sullivan. Here's the 2nd down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Defense not pressing this time. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Tucker.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
It's 2nd down here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. Now a carry here for the fullback. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Touchdown, Tennessee. Will take the lead in the 2nd half.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern California. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. The 30, past the 20. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal tip. Hold your breath here. Right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Sacked. Dropped at the 3.
Boy, a risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that's going to be a safety.
Well, usually go-ahead scores like this in the 4th quarter are from touchdowns or maybe a field goal. But the defense proves that there are other ways to put your team in the lead. Plus, now you get the ball back, and you can take your time while trying to extend this lead.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain. That's
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Staley. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They bring him down right at the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Fights through a tackle.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Stiff arms the man. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Back to throw. It's Raiola. And they get to completion. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Here we are late in a 1-score game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Touchdown, Volunteers. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Do they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. You put that on a rope.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situation. You're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.
Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.